Okay, guys, what I thought I'd do here real quickly to get us ready for Monday, and by Monday I mean, let's say on Bitcoin, our leader, we have a candle that closes up here. That indicates to me that we are going to at least do a bounce before possible further continuation down. And if we do have that bounce that we want to play, I want to show you a few cryptos, a few of my favorite altcoins that will exaggerate that move, basically. So I've picked these out of a list on Coinbase that Coinbase offers. That is the platform that I typically utilize to trade with my Substack subscribers. And I want to just go through and look at the most oversold coins, and we'll purely look at it from that perspective, since right now pattern isn't so much of a factor. When you have this type of a bearish downtrend, and I'm speaking specifically of our leader here, Bitcoin, and we have this bear flag played out, and now possibly further continuation going down to that 24,000 mark. You're in a steep trend down, and so really a pattern does not have as much of a significant factor in a good setup, as much as maybe looking at your RSI and seeing how oversold you actually are, and then placing your bets upon that oversold price. All right, so let's take a look at these. We'll start with the highest first, and we'll just run down these. My favorite 39 really altcoins in the crypto space right now, or at least the ones I've looked at. IoT X just had a big bounce today. Hope you guys all had these levels charted. If you were in this, you can see we hit the 20 moving average with a level that I have charted there. That would have been a perfect opportunity to sell this bounce. I think at that level you were up 40%. But we're not talking about where to sell, we're talking about where to buy. So let's continue on down this list and see what we see. I'm looking mostly at the RSI right now. Man, I love WLUNA, wrapped Luna, and right now it's in buy range. I wish I wasn't in Coinbase jail. I would definitely look to buy up around this range. I'd love to get it at $54. Um, you can see it hit there already once, and could revisit that area. All right, so if you're interested in Luna, $54 for that one is a great price. But anywhere in this, I've charted this probably a week ago. Anywhere in this range is a great price for wrapped Luna. Quant way down there in oversold territory, and we have our support. All right. Uh, I'm not I'm not going to be overly optimistic, but man, I love these coins are very attractive down here. And so if any cash that you're looking to spend, Quant would be a good one. Avalanche. I don't have anything charted down here, but there is a level that we're sitting on right now. And again, these levels can be broken, Quant included. I mean, I know we're in greatly oversold territory, but again, I'm looking to play the dead cat bounce here. So Quant could bounce all the way up to 136, 137 area, and it would be in this area that you would sell. So this is what we're reviewing here in this video. Again, AVAX could do the same thing, bounce all the way up into this $70 range. All right, so that's where you would look to sell or take profit if you're a bear in the longer term. SHIBA way down there. See, are we at a level? Because we are in oversold, and it looks like we are at a level. So again, you would if Bitcoin gets above that black trend line. Let's jump back to Bitcoin real quick because I want to be clear on what I'm saying here. We're playing the bounce in this case. If Bitcoin gets above this black trend line, which today would be at 35, 8, or 9, And tomorrow we'd want to see a close above 35, 8, or 9, somewhere above that black trend line. So if we close that candle tomorrow, today or tomorrow, or today and tomorrow above the black trend line, that's when you have indication that we are going to move up and do some sort of a bounce. And Bitcoin could go all the way back up to 40,000 before we hit our heads on that level and either come back down, retest our area of support here, or proceed further down to that 24,000 mark, which I've talked about in the past videos. It's our target down on this head and shoulders pattern. All right, back over to our purple list. Where were we? SHIBA. So again, that's where you would look for that confirmation that we're going to bounce. You would play this bounce, and then you would sell at your next level up, and at least make a little bit of profit long in this downtrend. Engine. Again, some of these are so low I don't even have levels mapped out, but they all look to be on a level. And where would you play this to? Somewhere around here. Yeah, right there looks like a good level up. So you would buy at $1.55, sell at $1.84 for that one. ACH. I'd have to zoom out on this one. I don't know if that's good or not. There's plenty of other choices, guys. I'm not going to map each one of these out. Yeah, we're in new territory on that one. I'm not going to look at that one. Solana, wow. Oh, what a beautiful price. And we are at a level here. And the other thing to think about, guys, the other thing to strategize is some of these you can feel comfortable holding for a longer term, right? So play the coins that are not just good for a short-term bounce based upon the indication that Bitcoin gives us, but play these knowing that if we're not right, if we don't get this dead cat bounce, you can feel more comfortable holding them longer term. Solana would be one of those coins of choice for me. Matic. Again, I haven't even mapped these levels down here. Are we at a level there? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much right there. All right. So you'd buy here, but you do have this 200 overhead resistance. So that's something to think about on this particular trade. I'm not sure if that's the best choice. These smaller cap coins that you can't necessarily know the future of as assuredly, I'm not sure if I would play any sort of bounce on them. ADA's a good one, Cardano, and we are at a level I've already got mapped out, and I would play it up to the next level, I guess. I mean, we do have this downtrending blue trend line, and the other thing is, see, this isn't that as attractive to me because the news. It's a hot coin right now, so it's not as oversold as the rest. All right, JASMY is down near oversold, but I could see it coming down now to 3.9 cents, where our very bottom. We are at a level right here as well, but again, I don't know. That's a hot coin. It's a trending coin. So, and for that reason, the RSI indicates that it's a hot coin. It's not as oversold as the rest of them are. Bond, new territory. Wouldn't play that one. Anchor, very oversold. And yeah, it's kind of under a level, actually. This is where I would draw the level on this one. We're just under here. The next level up would be probably right around there, the next significant level. So because we're under on this one, I'm not sure that this would be my best option. I do like where the RSI is sitting. ISP or ICP. I mean, new lows, right? Isn't that where we're at here? Pretty much. Yeah. It's never been this low. I don't know. That's hard to play when you're in new territory. So these guys that are in new territory, the smaller cap coins, I'm not sure I would play them. Bluzel, I like them, but I don't know. We're pushing into new territory as well here on this one. I would say the level would be right here. So you are sitting, well, you're above the level, but then where would you play this to? 14 cents. Pretty good. Dang, we dropped outside of that triangle hard. Sitting on pretty significant level. Would play that one. If I bought that one, I would play that one up to there. So you're going from 125 to 145, but you're just under the level that I drew. So that is actually acting as resistance. So even though your RSI looks good here, hate switching back and forth between the pen and the cross. For some reason, that RSI always goes further down. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So RSI is a nice oversold territory, but we have resistance right here, which is a little bit problematic on that trade. UMA, same thing. You're under, you've got resistance overhead. It isn't oversold, but you've got resistance. OMG, I never thought it would reach this, and now it's under this huge megaphone pattern. So again, this will probably coincide with what we see on Bitcoin. If we break out and up to the upside of the black trend line on Bitcoin, then the same thing will happen here on OMG. And that's your confirmation, guys. And then you're going to move up. And I would probably play this to like the 50-day moving average. All right, so you can go from $5 to $6 essentially. I mean, in this market, that's good. That's good profit. Mana. All right, 200-day is our support, and really, you could do you could make a small level right there. I would want to play this, and these target ups are embarrassing. This is what. No, I'm not saying that we won't get there eventually in the future. And then, on a long enough line, I can always be right? But it definitely wasn't right for the shorter swing term trades that I like to provide my traders. Instead, we collapsed and fell down on mana. Luckily, I wasn't in this particular one. But again, we're looking for playing the bounce right here. So you could play this bounce. It's, I've seen RSIs that are more oversold than this as well. And I'm just, we're just zooming through these and trying to find the best ones. Filecoin is in new territory too, I believe. Well, not really. Let's see. Yeah, got a level right there. And see, we're under that level. So then our next level would be right here. And we almost touched that. So the positive thing with Filecoin is look at that RSI. I mean, you are in deeply oversold territory. But again, you're unfortunately under some significant resistance as well. What you're looking for is greatly oversold and no resistance overhead. That's what you're really looking for. And ideally, you want that to be on not some crazy low cap coin, something that you could hold into the future if we're wrong again, right? And we don't get that bounce. All right, OXT, you could play this up into the trend line here, the black trend line. So current price is 24. Black trend line is up around 26, 26.5. That's a little bit of profit. BICO's new territory, I wouldn't play that one. STORJ is a good longer term hold. Seems like we found some support somewhere here. Actually, there is support there too, I believe. Yeah, that's good support right there. So you could play this up into this this maroon or brownish trending down trend line, which currently sits at about $1.20. So you're going from $1.07 to $1.20. XLM is, wow, stuff has been crushed, absolutely decimated. So if you'd like to wait for that confirmation again and play this bounce, you know, it's a little bit of profit. I wouldn't want to, that's too small of profit to make it worth the risk reward ratio. I would want to play that to there if I could have that confirmation. However, with this overhead resistance, it makes it a little bit more difficult. That's a smaller coin. That's no good. ENT dropped out of that triangle. Yeah, we are on support there. Okay, so then the next step would be, but again, it's one of these coins that is a little bit smaller cap, and there's our overhead. So let's zooming in. Got good oversold on the RSI. You could play this from 238 to 263 on the bounce. Dot. You could, there's support right there. And actually that is resistance, right? In line with that Fibonacci that I drew. So you could play this from the current price or lower if it goes a little bit lower to $20.88. I'm going to be running out of time here quick, guys, so let's just zip through some of these more oversold ones. Let's see where we are here. Oh, almost to the bottom. BCH dropped out of this larger triangle. This is one that you could hold for a longer term too, so I would feel comfortable offering this as a suggestion, and there is support right there, and you could play this up into the blue trend line or the intersection of the blue and the purple, which is right around 330. So you're going from 300 to 330. That's not much profit, guys. I'm not sure if it's even worth the risk to play these trades, but I just wanted to give you some opportunity if you are looking for something to buy. GRT. Okay, so we do have a supporting downtrend line that we're in, and this is a descending wedge on a longer term time scale, and it looks like that's overhead right now. So again, waiting for that confirmation on BTC to see if we jump above the black trend line will probably coincide with the price action here. We jump above here, you would jump in. We are in nice oversold territory, and you would sell this at 41 cents to 52 cents. That's good profit, guys. Gods looks like it took off again. ALG, farm. All right, so there's some of your trades. I know I didn't really give much of an opinion, but you guys out of those probably have some that you have as your favorites. And if you saw, what I was doing is aligning RSI and oversold, not much resistance above, and adequate price action to put your supporting and resisting levels, then it's a go. And I expect we could have a bounce here this Monday. Look for confirmation on Bitcoin and play that for a small trade if you'd like to make some cash. All right, hope that helps. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on Monday.